Hey everybody, we're back here. I know this isn't exactly where I left off, but as you can see, I'm right there from the camp. I wanted to kind of find that secret that I was telling you guys about, and I figured out where I gotta go, so I will show you that now. So, from the door, you see these windows over here. This is the top right corner, I would say. You're gonna hop out this window, drop down onto this little bridge. So, see, all of a sudden you're back out here. There's this broken little wall, and so you climb here and use your telekinesis. Oh crap, and almost fall off. And what you're going to do is jump and fall off. As you can see, masterfully done. You know, no sparing of any expense here. So now I'm going to have to run all the way back up it and do that again. But anyway, that's how you get out to the bridge. And so all you gotta do is just hop out and catch that little side part of the building there, and that's how you get in to get the little chest to help you out. So let's see here. Alright, let's see if I can do this again. Just don't run. Yep, okay. So don't run, just do the jogging, you know, just not holding down anything, and you'll be able to make it. So now we got a key. And all this does give us some extra, you know, supplies and a sword. But it gives you a key, and now you can get back through here. Alright, let's get out of here. And we are going to go do the contract Devil by the Well. And this is the only contract, really, in this area, because like I said, this is the, as much as they want to say the tutorial is in the dream, that tutorial is just for, you know, those who don't know how to maneuver, play the game, or do any of the actual combat. But the real tutorial is this little area because it gives you all this stuff to explore, as you can see. Now these would all be question marks. So that way you can get a basis of exploring and doing quests, and so it gives you one contract that you can do. And that's the one we're going to go do right now. And if we have enough time, maybe I'll do the Griffin as well. But that will all depend on what's going on.
Who knows what the morrow
Okay.
will bring.
You know what? I think... Go away, peasant. I think I want a goose friend. Don't yell, people. I want a goose friend.
The wild hunt in the heavens always
It's
heralds.
Durban now.
Alright, so... I'm gonna come around here. Oop, get a little bit lost. Grab more flowers. Woo! Hiding in the bushes.
Sit
Uh,
some YOLO tree.
Just cut across here because I don't care. What am I doing? Oh, chest. That's kleptomania. That gave me a lot of good stuff. Alright, so we'll talk to this guy about the contract.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye, 'tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
And this is the one difference between contracts and your main quests and everything like that. You actually get to bargain. Now you can mess it up and you'll have to take the base price, but it's basically a give and take. And of course, some people don't have a lot to give, so like you'll see here.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
See, the most you can do is 20 to 29. So if you go all the way up to 29, he'll be able to say like, no, I can't do it, and that annoyance level will go up. And so it gives you a few tries to do it. But since the difference is only of 9 gold coins, I'm just going to take the base price.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
I get the point. Jeez. Alright, let's go do this quest. Out the door.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the road.
Where's my horse? Come on, horse. That's the... Damn it. Or is that the flower I need? Sorry, Oh, I need one more of those. Sorry, I'm looking for... Oh, and there it is. Hey, horse, where are you going? My horse is just wandering off. Probably drunk. Been hanging out at the inn too much. Hey, 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 hey. Stupid. Okay, there we go.
Hey, yeah.
Gotta rename you dumbass. Alright, so let's go do this contract. Now, this particular contract isn't exactly that bad, but it gives you a good taste of what the harder contracts will be. And most of the time, your contracts are alright,
Not so fast, Roach.
but the Wraith contracts are one of the hardest because the fight is actually hard because you have to
Infamous
pin
well.
them
Strange.
inside a
No sign of
little,
the ghost.
little circle.
Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Grass around the well scorched. Grass around the well scorched.
Alright, and there's puffballs here for me. Great. So basically, since it's only
Bodies
9 in the
dried to a
morning,
crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a noon wraith.
yeah, noon wraiths are bad business. Because you can only deal damage to them when they're inside the trap. And if you hit them when you're outside your magical trap, they stun you, deal damage, and they will actually suck the life from you to feed their own. So, if you're not prepared for the fight, and, damn it, there we go. If you're not prepared for the fight, it can get really difficult. Especially in later fights, when all of a sudden one will just appear and you're spec'd for something else. So I'm gonna run around, and since I got so much time before dark, I will try to grab as much of this loot and prepare for this quest as much as I can. And see, places are... The level of detail that CD Projekt Red, sounds so funny every time I say it, puts into everything.
Journal.
A
Might
journal,
be
yes.
useful.
So if you guys want to read this, I'll let you pause. And there it is. The level of detail, because you can just tell, like, this place has definitely been abandoned for a long time. And it just feels depressing. And the soundtrack from, no matter whether it's cheerful or like this, just downright depressing, is incredible. So I am going to... Alright, so I'm going to hop in the well already. There's a little thing down here. I think it's a brooch. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. A bracelet. So this is an ornate bracelet. I'm going to grab that. I'm gonna grab these puff balls because eventually I'll be able to make an
Lucky not to
explosive.
come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet was on an arm bone. Wonder where the rest of the body is.
Another mistake I made is the body's actually right up there. Right there.
The body? Can't reach it from here.
Yep, so I'm gonna have to go back up top to get it, so. Alright, so we're gonna do our swimming. And they always love to hide little treasures under the water, so always make sure you're keeping posted for stuff. See, right there, boom. And it's always great to get those recipes that you find underwater, because half the time they're really worth something, like these decoctions, or however you say it. We're gonna continue on our merry little way. But the level of detail, like, they truly create worlds, and that's something that, to be honest, if you really think about it, a lot of games really don't give you anymore. They don't create worlds. Sure, they create settings and places where, you know, they have certain rules. This, you know, feels like a place that, you know, you almost want to go see and experience, because it does. It has its own cultures, it has its own conflicts, its own religions, rules, laws. Alright, so let's see here. So here's the rope.
A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be.
So, a very tragic story.
Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off.
Alright, so we already found the bracelet. Alright, so, and this is another great thing that makes these games amazing. It's, as you can see, it says read about the Noon Wraiths in your bestiary. So if you go to your glossary, there's your bestiary, and you can read about all the creatures that you come across. Now, of course, you do have to kill one to first put them into the bestiary, because then that's how you study how things work. Because, see, there's a griffin that we will eventually get to, and it's, you know, this tells you everything that they're weak to and the things that you should use during your fights. Ooh, crap. Alright, so close. Necrophages like drowners and ghouls, specters. Now here's where you really got to pay attention. So here's the Devil of the Well, at least the one that we're going to fight. And it's weak to moon dust bombs, specter oil, and this. This is the ultimate thing that you really need when fighting the Noon Wraiths or any Wraith in general. These are all nice to have, but this is what can really save your life. So there's the Devil by the Well, and you can read its thing, but here's what a Noon Wraith will look like. And as you can see, it has the exact same vulnerables. Alright, so we've read about it for the little bonus. Now let's see, can I make anything to help me? Alright, so see, now I can make the Spectre Oil, which will help out in my fight, so there's that. And now I can make one of these. Here's the others that I've been gathering, so go ahead and normally I'd cut this out, but since we're in the middle of a quest as we speak, I'm going to take care of this now. So I'll add my little explosive. Now I may have to reapply this, but there's the Spectre Oil, and now it only goes on the Silver Sword because that's the only place that you're really gonna use the Silver Swords for all these terrible things.
Let's take another look. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Okay.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
See, it always tells you to be ready. So I'm actually going to do this at night, just to make it more spooky.
Whoa,
so you can get
got
a
too
really
close.
good, it might appear and just screw me anyway. Okay. So as you can see, we've made it dark. Alright, let's summon the sucker. Sending you to the great beyond. Jeez, you think you'd just
And
not
the
want to
bracelet.
attack me.
Igni.
And there she is. Hello, sweetie.
Hey, I think it worked.
What gave that away? Alright, see how it looks right now? It's kind of just hiding itself. That's because you can't touch it. But as soon as it ends with this trap, boom, right there. Here, I'll take another swing at it. Ooh, right. Alright, so after you deal enough damage, it'll split into 4. And as they get close to you, they'll start siphoning off your health. But, oh wow. That went a lot easier than I thought.
For good.
Alright, so that was kind of, you know, before I take the trophy, that was a little bit more easy than I thought it'd be, because I forgot how easy this fight is. When the deal enough damage to the Noon Wraith, it'll split into almost like 3 or 4 different versions of itself, and as they get close to you, they'll leech health from you. So you have to kind of, but you don't need the trap to destroy them, because they're linked to you. And so then you knock them all down, and then the Noon Wraith will come back. Alright, so let's take this trophy. Alright, we got our trophy. We can head back. This time I'll just fast travel to save you all the time.
Heard of the Flyhead Brigade?
I'm still rocking on some good times, so I might start on some of the side quests here for the Griffin. So I'm gonna turn in this trophy. Open up.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Alright, now see, since there's a good story, and like, this is all about telling really depressing and sad stories because it's a really, really, really scary world to live in. It's only 20 coins, and I'm gonna get paid hundreds for later contracts, so I'm just gonna be nice.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Fill up.
Alrighty. And that's Devil by the Well. We will go and do the Herbalist real quick, just because they mentioned them in the, Oop, how'd I fail that? Anyway. I guess from running around, I accidentally completed some of this, so, let's see here. Not really sure where the herbalist is. Oh, actually, here, we'll do this little quest. This is a funny little one.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at my window, peering at the goings on. He must have made me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. He sits there listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
So this is one of those funny little quests here that these guys love to throw in. Master Witcher, who slays untold legions of horrible things, now has to go into an old lady's house to rescue her pan. Alright, so let's go in here, and basically all this is a loot pickup.
A corpse. Explains the stench.
We got phosphorus.
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Alright. All this woman does is bark at you about her pan, so...
Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Alright, so there's those burned papers if you want to pause and take a look at that.
Found the pan, have you?
Such a nag. Alright.
And the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have you?
See? Just nagging. So much nagging. Alright. So, like I said, this is mainly just a loot pickup for the house, so...
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. There's for the road.
Alright, and that's a quick little quest just for fun.
Order a pipe.
Now, I know we didn't get to go off and start the Griffin quest, but I think we'll start that next, and pretty much we'll get it all done in one go. So, I will see you next time.